And here we go again. We are live. Just going to do a quick sound check and then we will be on our way. Very soon, playing Urban World again. We're going to do this very, very soon. Right away, as soon as the thing comes up. And And I think we're ready. Okay, here we go now. Let's see. We are going to play again. Okay, this doesn't look very promising. Okay, we are in Southeast Asia. I want to say, oh, this could be South America too. There's a lot of things in the south. Okay. Ah, there's a palm tree. Yeah, pretty sure. There's the sun. Okay, 2.5 minutes. Round number 1. Okay. We are. Where's the sun? Where is the sun? Okay, we found the sun. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this one's going to be a little tricky. So right away we're thinking Philippines or Malaysia, Indonesia, India, Bangladesh. Who knows? We got Coke. We got some Coke drinkers in this country. And we got some FUD. If you want to buy some FUD, you can go ahead. You can do so. Okay. Pink houses. Let's see. That's not very interesting. Nope, nothing there. Okay, let's keep going. Gonna keep going until we've only got 1.5 minutes. I've already wasted time yapping, and I think I don't know, this looks kind of Spanish actually. I don't think we're in the, I do not think we are in India anymore. I need to see some words though. If I can't see any words, okay, we got the letter E with a line across it. That looks kind of Spanish. Okay, probably, I don't know, Central America, South America, northern part of South America. Oh, here's some more words. What are we doing? Selling more Coke? No. Okay, that looks pretty Spanish. It's got an L in there. El Zorro. I don't know, but I only got 1 minute. Let's find South America. You know what? Let's go to Colombia. How's that? Now, this is a city in Colombia, though, probably, if it is Colombia at all. Okay, and there we go. Somebody's running for something. And it appears to be Vietnam that they're running. I don't know what that means. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, let's keep going. 30 seconds. Yeah. Cal, yeah. Okay. We know we are in, what is this, an ice cream truck? What do we have? No, Quaker Oats. That's a lot more disappointing than an ice cream truck. Quaker something, yeah. Oh, there's the .com, Mexico. We got 4 seconds to find Mexico City. Okay, I found Mexico City. I think I already chosen. Okay, so it was Mexico. I saw the .mx on the truck. So we're not off to a terrible start. At least I got the country right. Just at the last minute. You know, all it takes is one clue and you know what country it is. And if you miss that clue, you might end up in Bangladesh. Don't know. Okay, anyway, we're just going to walk down the street here. And we have American style license plates. So could this be the United States? We got the blue. Let's keep driving this way and see what happens. Oh, there's a sign there. Let's go back for a second. Where are we? That looks like oh, all of a sudden we're not in America. All of a sudden we are very far from America. And I think we're driving on the right-hand side, though. Could be... Hold on, I want to look back at that sign again for a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe, I don't know, Taiwan? Oh, there was another thing on the side here. There's a lot of clues in this round. And they all are not going to be read by me, unfortunately. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now what does this say? Volvo. Okay, we got some more Asian kind of writing with only a minute and a half. So let's find Asia on the map here. Let's go to, I don't know, Taiwan maybe. But let's move around a bit more first. Okay, yeah, there's all kinds of Asian writing, and I don't think that's Japanese. So we'll keep moving. Okay, we got only 1 minute left to figure out which part of Asia, but we are driving on the right-hand side, so it's not Japan. A big green truck. Okay, that doesn't help either. Okay, let's keep going. What do we have here? What is this, a washroom? No, motorcycles, okay. Thought it was a washroom. Thought it was not a washroom. 40 seconds. Okay, well, there's a lot of Asian writing. You know, if I could read any of this, that would probably help a lot. All I can see is we're driving on the right-hand side. Okay, let's keep going. 30 seconds. The pressure is on. Okay. Taiwan. Look at that. And not only I thought it said Taiwan bus, but it's close enough to, and it's a .tw. So, okay, we got 16 seconds. I'm gonna put myself in the biggest city in the neighborhood here, right in Taipei. Let's take a guess there. Okay, I was about as far away on Taiwan as you could get from the actual location. So even though I got the little island right, I still got less than 4,000 points. Wow. Okay, so we seem to be okay getting the right country. It's just where in the country it is, who knows, right? Nobody knows. Okay, we're driving on the right-hand side. America, Canada, maybe. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Let's see. We're taking the number 5. That looks like an American interstate. And what is this? What do we got? Totem Ocean. Ocean. Are we near the ocean? So it's Interstate 5, south. Okay, and north. Okay, Interstate 5. But let's go this way. There's some more signs. So let's find. Only giving myself 3 minutes each round, so I've already wasted almost one of those minutes. Maybe in the western U.S. There's a city up ahead. Well, we're probably in the suburbs right now. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I went way too far. Come on. Seattle and Portland, so we got a choice. Okay, we're in a junction where you can go to either Seattle or Portland. There's the number 5, and it's number 5 everywhere. So we're probably close to, I don't know, somewhere like that maybe. Don't know what the distance. Well, I got the right state anyway, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, there's some more clues up ahead. Let's keep going. Okay, and we are in, let's see, city center. Okay, well, city center of what? Okay, that's, oh, all of a sudden I go too far. Okay, come on. Port of Tacoma. Okay, so Tacoma's right there, so maybe we're closer to, we still got a minute. 7:05. Okay, 7:05 is also one of, there's the number 5. We know where the number 5 is. Where's the 7:05? Can't see it. This is the part of the game I hate. Is looking at the map trying to pinpoint exactly where. We got Schuster Parkway. Schuster Parkway. You know what? I got 44 seconds. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, we're very close to the port of Tacoma. So there's Tacoma right there. So I think we're like maybe here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go for right there. Okay, it wasn't terrible. I should have looked around a bit more and figured out exactly, but I was close enough. I got the right city, right? Still got 4,900 points. Not so bad. Okay, next round. Oh, hey there, Spectral Whispers. How you doing? West Coast. Yeah. I saw the sign, but before I saw the sign, I didn't know where exactly in the U.S. it was. All right, let's see what we can find here. We got some Schweiger and we got a .at. Is that Austria? I don't know. Of course, might not be the right domain. Sometimes you get a domain that's not actually in the right country where you actually are. But okay, we've got lots of German-looking words. Now, is this actually Germany, though? Or, I mean, Austria? Let's look at some more signs. Now we have a Siemens Ingenuity for Life. So they throw some English in there just to confuse you a little bit. But then there's a lot more German-looking words over here. Let's see if I can read any of it. Probably not. No. Unless it said, I don't know, Auf Wiedersehen or something. I don't think I could read any German. Okay, we only got a minute and a half. Okay, so I think probably this is Austria. Probably this is Austria. I don't know what I'm trying to look at here. Okay, here we go. A nice blurry sign. Anfang. Okay, Anfang, and this is probably, it's either Vienna or somewhere in Austria or in Germany. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. We only got just over a minute. And we see the European license plates. What a nice clean road here, though. Oh, go back. Okay, that doesn't help either. But if we go like that, what does that say? Okay, somebody was born and then they died. That's all I can read right there. Okay, let's go back to the beginning with 50 seconds left. And turn around. See if there's anything in this direction. There probably won't be too much stuff. There's always speed bumps all over the place. They always put me somewhere where you gotta go slow. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Let's see, we got the blue. Okay, you know what? We're gonna let's go for Austria. And yeah, we are thinking, Germany or Austria, I think, but okay, all right, that's good. Always nice to see the word fantastic right before you see the word guess. Okay, we got another 4,900. We're not getting exactly where the place is, and I think in this round I'm not going to get exactly either. This one might not have English. Oh, actually, it's got lots of English. Well, it's got some English. Everything's English except for the menu. I can't read the menu. Everything else I understand. Bro, is that bruschetta? Okay, bruschetta. Okay. Let's see. Where's the sun? We need to take a look at the sun here. Probably the northern hemisphere, I guess. Okay. Wasted about 30 seconds looking at the sun. Northern hemisphere. It's looking kind of dry. There's some words. Is this Arabic? It is not. American, US something or other, but it's all... See, it's got an address, but it doesn't have the city. Shame on them. Okay, well, at least we got lots of signs to look at. D'Argent. Okay, this is kind of looking French. This is Africa somewhere, though. Now, whereabouts? Is this like Ghana or something like... There's the menu. No, okay. I am noticing a bit of English at least, but a lot of other languages too. Is this Namibia or... I don't know. I've seen there's a goat. The goat is not going to help. There's a guy with a bucket and a goat. Well, where would that... Let's go to the map, and where would we find guys with buckets and goats? Maybe Namibia? I don't know. This is it's Africa, I'm thinking, but only got a minute. I'm gonna go back to the beginning, turn around, real nice and quick. Nothing around us. And see. Okay, let's check down at the car. See if that gives us any... Doesn't really... No, not even like one of those blurs or anything. And I don't see police cars behind me, which is what I've been told that we see in Nigeria. And I think I've seen that before. Um, See, I'm seeing all different kinds of languages. I've seen French, I've seen English, and I've seen what looked like German as well. So it could be West, yeah, it could be West Africa. But where did I put my this one? Yeah, like I said, this is where I lose all the points. All the points that I haven't lost so far. This is okay. Where do let's just go for Namibia. Oh wow, it was closer to it was way in West Africa, and it was right in yeah Senegal. Look at that. Yeah, good job there, Spectral Whispers. Yeah, I saw some French, but then, like I said, there's a bunch of other languages. And look at that. Even though I got the right continent, I might as well have guessed South America because I only got 71 points. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, that was a total of 16,000. Not terrible. I had some really good ones and then ended off horribly. So let's try again. Okay, this time what does this look like? I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're driving on the right-hand side. And I was going to say it's America, but all of a sudden, oh, you got a Midas.it. You know, if you stare at these signs long enough, you see the tiny little clue, because I didn't see that right away. Okay, do we want to just assume we are in Italy? And what kind of license plates do we have? Yeah, we got the white and the blue. Okay, let's go a bit further ahead this way. Now, of course, Europe's so small, you could have a .it in any, it could be Albania or something, but I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, there's toe. I don't need a toe right now. Go back. What was here? More .it. It's not .it, but it's TI right there. But and those are very Latin language looking words. Now I wonder if this is a trick and it's actually South America or something like that. Probably not. Okay, that looks pretty Spanish, I think. Or I mean Italian. I can't read it, so if I can't read it, it's not English, I know, at least for sure. Is there going to be some French here now to throw me off? No, I don't see anything else. Nord. Okay, let's keep going. 1 minute left. And where in Italy did I put myself? I've got myself, I'm going to move over to, let's go to Rome. Let's go right about here. There's San Marino. Yeah, let's go there. It's the middle of Italy. Okay, look at some more signs. Okay, there's a sign. Okay, we can go to Agagioro or Bovisa. Not sure either one of those would show up on the map. I haven't heard of any of those places. I mean, who knows? Those could be shopping centers for all I know. May not be cities. Okay, north. Only 20 seconds. 27 seconds left. Okay, nothing there. But we're pretty sure this isn't Senegal again, at least. And this is quite spacious for Europe, I think. I mean, oh, there's the red warning. And we, yeah, let's go for wherever I put myself in Italy. Like, we'll go there. And it was actually, it was way northern Italy. Look at that. Yeah, Spain and Italy, yeah, Spanish and Italy have a lot of similarities. And 99% of the time when you see the language that looks like Spanish or Italian, it turns out it's Spanish just because there's way more Spanish-speaking countries. But we are in the right country again, but didn't quite get 4,000 points. Let's try again. Okay, now, another one of the ones where the clues don't jump out at you. Driving on the right-hand side. Let's try to remember that. And of course, driving on the right doesn't rule out too many countries. It's driving on the left really does. What the hell does that say? Okay, it's a .com. It's a .com. It doesn't matter. And the license plates do not look very European, I don't think. It's hard to tell. They don't look anything. Okay. Okay, never mind the license plates. Let's look at these words. Okay. We've got a lot of Spanish. Gustavo. And not much else. And there was another sign right behind me. So let's take a look at that. Okay, more Spanish, more Spanish. Now, let's go back. I'm gonna look at every little piece of garbage before I'm done here. No, let's not do that. Let's keep going. And where do we end up if we go this way? Okay, I don't want to see that anymore. Which way should we go? Oh, this way. Looks like there's more stuff. Okay, we are driving on the right-hand side. You know, I like to look at the people and try to figure out, are those Spanish? Are they Italian? Are we in New Zealand? I'm going to say it's Latin America. That's what I'm going to guess. Now, whereabouts? Oh, we only got a minute left. We got burritos on every corner. We can also get our keys done there. Okay, that's not going to help. Okay, let's keep going. There's some more words here. Okay. Pretty soon we should be able to narrow down the country at least. There's probably, like I said, if you stare at the sign long enough, a domain name will magically appear. Oh, maybe not. Okay, tattoo shop. So we're getting tattoos. Okay, we're getting tattoos. And what else? Right next door to the tattoos, you can do some, what is that, a barber shop? Okay, there's not too much more here. We're in a busy street with 18 seconds. I don't know. I'm going to say maybe this is, who knows, maybe this is Mexico. No, it's not. Oh, I'm going to get timed out if I don't pick something. I thought there was a domain here. But looks like I'm in Colombia for the last half a second. Oh, it was Mexico. And it was right in Mexico City. Yeah. And again, I got the right part of the world, kind of, but it's such a big part of the world that we only have 70 points. And what are we saying in the chat there, Spectral Whispers? They have pink taxis. Yeah, I think I saw that like probably about 2 weeks ago. And the problem with these clues is they only show up every, I mean, I might not get another Mexico for a few weeks, but there better be some pink taxis. Next time I'm in Mexico, next time this game goes to Mexico, I think. Anyway, okay, we have a hump ahead. That sounds like something they would say in Australia or England. Where's the sun? Let's figure out if we know which part of the world. Okay, definitely looks, wow, that looks like the southern hemisphere, hey? The compass pointing directly north. Hump ahead. I have never heard a speed bump being called a hump before, but that sounds like something the Australians would do, is my guess. Okay, let's say Melbourne for now. Is that the largest city in Australia? I think so. And there's a hump ahead the other way, so we're driving on the left-hand side, which is good. Now, do we have any words here? We have some Chinese, it appears. Okay. We have some Chinese humps. Well, a little bit of Chinese, but the road, the pavement, the sidewalk, or not the sidewalk, the hump ahead is in English, so I think that is what we're going to go with. English-speaking country. And let's keep going. And okay, we are in Pavilion Circle. And we only got a minute left. We'll keep going fast. Oh, we're not going fast enough. Don't want to go too fast though. I might miss some clues. Okay, everything's in English. Looks like, yeah, okay. Man, this is a rich part of whatever place this is. Sure looks hot. Back for a second with 36. You know, I'm just going to say Melbourne, but that could be wrong. Let's say Melbourne, and it was, whoa, I was way off. Only 46 points, and it was Singapore, and yes, everyone in the chat is saying Singapore 100%. Everyone who's watching this is saying Singapore 100%, except for me, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I was the one going, no, we are in Melbourne. So Hump Ahead is Singapore. Okay, that's good to know. They're Premier League champions. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that ever before, and I just blindly assumed it was Australia. You know, I got so excited when I saw we were driving on the left-hand side, so I think, oh, it's got to be either Australia or South Africa. But you always forget about little Singapore hiding. Little Singapore, it's got millions of people. Anyway, okay, there's not going to be any humps ahead in this round. There will be no humping. No humping. We're driving directly into the sun. And I thought the sun in the last round, I thought it said that we were in the southern hemisphere. But anyway, okay, Sea Caucus. I should know where this is. Sea Caucus, I think that's New Jersey. It sounds kind of, let's see if we can find Sea Caucus, New Jersey. It's somewhere in this part of the world anyway, I believe. Okay, I need a bigger city. Need a bigger city than Sea Caucus. We'll put ourselves between New York and Philadelphia. Montclair, that sounds like New Jersey too. Exits. A lot of exits in New Jersey as well. Assuming this is New Jersey. I could be wrong. This could be Quebec, who knows. Hospital. Okay, there's a hospital coming on. Exit 51, 151. Okay, there's another sign. What do we have now? Is it more Sea Caucus? Got Connie Chung's service area. That's interesting. Isn't she on TV or used to be? Connie Chung. So only she is allowed to use that service area. So if you want to use our bathroom, your first name better be Connie and your last name better be Chung. Okay, there's Sea Caucus West. And Lincoln Tunnel is definitely New York City. Now, where in New York? Who knows, but I've heard of it before. We have heard of it before, but we only have a minute left. So maybe we're probably near Newark or Hoboken maybe. Put myself in Hoboken, but I know if the Lincoln Tunnel is really close by, maybe we can find it here. Spend the last 30 seconds looking for the Lincoln Tunnel. I don't know. Anyway, I'm close enough, I think. But let's keep going. With 40 seconds left, there's got like 3 different choices of McDonald's you can go to. Okay, let's keep, there's nothing there. I'm gonna go back to the beginning real quick and turn around. And just turn around. And yes, that's right, she used to be Maury Povich's wife, yeah. Or she is Maury Povich's wife, yeah. Which is funny, because I always used to think of Maury Povich as being Connie Chung's husband. But I think he's quite famous still with his DNA tests and all that kind of. I think he's got a podcast. Anyway, we're going to say New York. We only got 5 seconds left. Where? So it wasn't quite in, I guess New Jersey, and it was a different part of New Jersey. So at least I got 4,900 points. Who needs 5,000 points when you can get 4,900 points year round, right? Or every round, not year round. Okay, now we are no longer in New York City, but we are in a city. Where it is, I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll walk towards these apartments. And the license plates look kind of European. Let's keep going with only 2.5 minutes. Is that writing or just stuff getting old? Okay. There's some writing there. KC. Okay. This one's going to be hard. Nothing we can see there either. Okay, better hurry up. Nope, nothing there. No, that's the same one. Same thing I was looking at before. Never mind. Let's go this way. Let's go slowly. There's an Uber. That doesn't help. Can't tell. That's the only word I've seen so far in this game, in this round, is the word Uber. I'm going to be uber bad at this one. Okay, yeah. So let's take a look at this. I can't even see the sun. Who knows? I'm thinking Eastern Europe. I could be way off. Let's keep going. Okay. What the hell is this? I always get distracted by stuff, but yeah, this is the kind of thing that's very distracting, though. Somebody put a chimp on the tree. Okay, where would they do that? What city in the world would they hang a stuffed monkey off of a tree? Where would they have that kind of sense of humor? Okay, okay, Eastern European. That's the biggest clue I've had. And they like their stuffed monkeys. I don't know, maybe this is Ukraine. Probably wrong, but at least I'm sort of close, I think. Nothing there. Everywhere I look, there's not much to see. That's that same, yeah, okay. Losing control here. Okay, you know what? Let's just say it's Kiev, and why not? Oh, we were way out in, well, I mean, I was literally only one country away. When you look at it, I should get more than 500 points for that. And yes, Maury Povich is alive and kicking. I saw he's got a podcast on YouTube. He's like, I think he's like 85 or something. He's not doing those DNA tests anymore, though. So you don't have to worry about that if you're worried about that. Okay, that was pretty bad. Let's try the next round. Okay, this one's also going to be pretty bad. Right away, it looks like it could be Canada almost. Well, maybe not. No. Okay, this is... Okay, what do we have? East Midway Drive. We're driving on the right-hand side. Does look a little bit like Canada, but where's that sun? Where's the sun? Okay, let's just drive. Let's go through here real quick and see if there's any... Don't want to miss any signs. Oh, hold on. Back up for a second. Okay, and oh, there were Texas. Okay, so we got a few different Texas highways. Okay, where's Texas? Texas, and Texas, of course, has to be one of the biggest states, which makes it a little bit harder. Now, this looks like West Texas, though, because it's all dry and deserty. And we are looking for the number, there's the number 10. And we have the 360 somewhere, too. Okay, so I wonder if this is... And this is supposed to be an urban world, so it's supposed to be actually in a city, but maybe we're like outside El Paso. Where is El Paso? There's El Paso, okay. Anyway, there's a 385. I don't know, we'll put ourselves here for now. So if I didn't see this sign, I probably would have guessed Ecuador or something, you know? There's a... What does that say? Something drive. Oh yeah, there's Midway Drive. I forgot the... once I see one clue, I forget the other clues. Midway Drive, but that's gonna... You'd have to really zoom in on this to get that. Let's go to the beginning and turn around real quick. And let's see, which way did we... go this way. Every way looks the same. Well, let's go this way slowly and see what happens. Well, I got 40 seconds. Should I just say Texas? I don't think... Oh, no dumping allowed. Violators will be prosecuted. Okay. They are serious in Texas. You know, I'm just gonna look for those numbers again. Where am I? Okay, we got 20 seconds. Let's just say we're in West Texas somewhere. This has got to be a fairly good guess. Okay. It's actually more greener than I thought, and we were way out in, oh, it was Dallas. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew it was going to be in a city somewhere. That's not, I mean, when you saw those roads, you didn't automatically think, oh, that looks just like Dallas, right? Well, we got 2,900 points. It's always sad when you get the state right and you still only get like under 3,000 points. Okay, we are in round number 2, and this is an urban world. And this one, this doesn't it feel like we just had this round? Wasn't this Russia? Yeah, it could be Russia, or maybe not. No, that's more like a Polish kind of. Why am okay? Let's find Poland, and let's say Warsaw for now. Utka. That's probably the best clue I'm going to get in this round. I hate it when you find the best clue right away and then you spend the rest of the round just wandering around and not. Oh, hold on. Right when I was complaining about not seeing enough clues. Okay, that's Culks. Thought that was another Coca-Cola sign. And there's 2 guys running for office. And what do you want? What is this, mayor of Warsaw? Who knows? I can't see. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go back because there was another sign around here somewhere. Okay, that's that same one. And then here we have, we've got some more what appears to be Eastern European, but not so Eastern European that you think it's Russia. So somewhere between Russia and the rest of Eastern Europe. And I got parking all over the place. What's that? You wouldn't have picked Dallas either. Yeah, that did not look like downtown Dallas. Of course, they could just put you right outside the suburb and say, hey, this is an urban world. But it's supposed to be an urban world, not a suburban world. Okay, there's a guy. What are we looking for? Okay, I thought he was digging through the dumpster, but no, that's an official. Oh, maybe he's looking for some recycling. Anyway, enough of that. Where are we? And okay, Poland. I've forgotten where. Just talking about Dallas. I was thinking this is Dallas again. Okay, that's not going to help. There's a lot of places where you're not allowed to park in Poland, I gotta say. Well, I guess that's true for every part of the world. But let's keep going. And sooner or later, we'll find something. Aha, so like I said, you know, this is okay. And any domain name. If there's a dot, I assume it's a .pl. We can't see anything there. I really want to know more about that Connie Chung rest area. I mean, did she pay for all the bathrooms there? Is that how she got it? Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, Warsaw it is. Why not? And I was actually Hungary. Yeah, I knew it was sort of like an Eastern European language, but I can't tell the difference between Hungarian and Albanian and apparently Polish. Okay. Let's see. Now, this one's not okay. It's one of those ones where you can't tell what side of the road you're driving on right away. And you can't see the sun either. And it looks kind of crowded. Here we go. Here's some words. Oh, New York Avenue. Okay. So I know in the States, just because you're on New York Avenue doesn't mean that, okay, we're on Park Place as well. Maybe we ended up on a Monopoly board. What are the chances? Is that one of the maps on GeoGuessr? I don't think it is. But we are on Park Place. It's got to be New York City. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can see Jerry Seinfeld or bump. There's that. It's not a hump here. It's a bump. It's not a speed hump. So we're clearly pretty sure this is. And you got graffiti all over the nice van there. That's points me even more towards New York City, even though we just had one that was right by New York City. And that's, let's see. Your boss is Hungarian. Yeah, you should have gotten that. Well, if your boss was playing with you, then he definitely should have gotten that, I think. And I did not know that New Jersey names their rest stops after random people. That's the kind of thing that would really throw me off while I'm driving on the freeway. I'd probably crash into another car or something if I saw Connie Chung Highway. Okay, anyway, where did we say we are here? We better place ourselves with only 1 minute left. We'll go to the exact same guess as last time. Actually, I saw New York Avenue, so. But like I said, just because you see New York Avenue doesn't mean it's New York City. Okay, 1 minute left. Let's turn around. Okay, that's where we saw, and we saw Park Place, which sounds very New York, right? And we've got license plates that look like New York State. And what kind of work are we doing here, sir? Oh, we're in Brooklyn. Okay. Brooklyn is over here. Let's see. Well, I mean, just because it says Brooklyn doesn't mean we're in Brooklyn, of course, but it's good enough place as any. Now, if I could find Park Place in Brooklyn, that would be something else, wouldn't it? But Brooklyn is huge. I can't even find where I put myself. Okay. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just go there, and it's already turning red. Okay, oh, that was pretty close. Oh, I was literally only, like 4 blocks away in the giant borough of Brooklyn. Look at that. Just with a random guess. Not bad. That was very lucky. Yeah, thank you. That was very, very lucky. And now, all of a sudden, I don't think this is New York City. I can't read anything, so maybe we're back in Taiwan. Could be back in Taiwan. Let's keep going. Okay. We got some more words. We have some English. No, well, not really. Okay, so I've never gotten to Hong Kong before, but all these places, this looks a lot more like Taiwan again. Taiwan. Okay, and we got Coffee Boss. What do we got here? See, in Taiwan, if they named something after Connie Chung, I could see that more, maybe. I think she's from Taiwan. She's from China anyway. Anyway, and this right here, this probably says hump or bump in Chinese. I'm not sure. Okay, we got more. Okay, oh, isn't that cute? Oh, it's so cute. It makes me think it's Japan. Well, it's got Japanese and Chinese. Just to throw me off. Maybe this is Japan. What side of the road was that hump we were looking at earlier? Or that was on both sides. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. Still got a minute left. Yeah, this is more Japan, I think. But I saw lots of Chinese. Okay. And this that looks pretty Chinese too. I can't really tell that much, but who knows? Let's go. Got number 11. Okay. We're gonna. Okay, 1 minute left. Let's go back to the beginning. Turn around and do our thing. Is anything back here for the last minute? Yeah. See, I hate it when they go bilingual because then you got, or trilingual if they have Korean on there as well. Then you don't know which one of it is. Okay, I said Taiwan. I guess last time it was at the other end of Taiwan, but if you play this enough, I think sooner or later you're going to end up in Taipei. So anyway, oh, did we miss a clue there? Let's take a look at that, shall we? And that's the same kind of stuff. I don't know what I was expecting to see. What I would like to see is something like "Welcome to Taiwan" in English, but you don't get those kind of clues. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's just go for Taipei. And you're saying it's Taiwan as well. Hey there, Spectral Whispers. The black and white stripes on the poles Yeah, go down to the ground in Japan. Yeah, that's I see the black and white stripes. I forget which one is which. But yeah, it turned out it was Japan after all. So unfortunately, all that I was pretty sure that was Chinese language that I saw written, but it kind of threw me off. Okay, I don't think we're going to see any Chinese or Japanese on this round though. Or maybe we will. Okay, what are we hiding here? I can't see that. Okay, let's move fast or somewhat fast. Yeah, this is going to be one of these nice place to live, but not a good place to play GeoGuessr in because there's not going to be any signs at all. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're sort of in Europe, I guess, and we're driving on the right-hand side. And what does... Okay, here we go. We have some sort of Swedish-looking Northern European. That's... I don't know. But we'll put ourselves in northern Germany for right now. And everything is hidden. And I think Sweden has the female pedestrian crossing. Is the only thing I've learned about Sweden, I think. I keep zooming in on windows thinking there's some words. Hello. Don't mind me. Just looking for Connie Chung Boulevard here. Ah, okay. That's nothing there. But there is something up ahead here. That's the same sign. Oh, wow. Okay, minute and a half. Let's turn around. Let's go in this direction then. One of these directions, there's going to be a domain name. I can just feel it. There's going to be a .jp or something. Okay, there's the European license plate. And yeah, like I said, nice place to live. Not a good place to find GeoGuessr clues, though. Can't even see the street signs here. Okay, that's the same as before, I think. Okay, what are we on the corner of? Okay, yeah. This be, there's a wagon. I wonder what kind of flags. Oh, there's a Swedish flag there. Look at that. So maybe this is Sweden. Unless this is like a Swedish school in Germany, but I don't think so. Should we just go to Stockholm? Why not? How much time we got left? Okay, at least we saw the tiny flag. That's even better than a domain name sometimes. Now, yeah, let's keep going. Now, if we see another Swedish flag, that would be nice. But with my luck, I'll probably see a German flag. Okay, 5 seconds left. Let's just put ourselves in Stockholm. Oh my God. How do I keep getting so close? With my... Okay, that one wasn't so close. Well, that's not bad. The technique is you just find the country and then just put yourself in the middle of the biggest city. And that's usually where the answer is in this urban world. Okay, so that Swedish flag helped. But I know somewhere I saw that it said in Sweden, the pedestrian crossings have a woman crossing the road and not a man. But that was a dirty lie, I guess. All these rules have like loopholes. They have exceptions, right? Okay, now we're on the way to Cranston. Driving on the left-hand side. And Cranston sounds very English. And unlawful to pass when red lights are flat. Okay, so everything's English. So they wouldn't say that in English unless we were in an English part of the world. Is this going to be another one of those Singapores where I think it's Australia? Where's the sun? The sun never works for me. Okay, let's go the direction of the school bus. Oh, Cranston. Okay. This looks so... And we got the yellow lines on the outside. That is... I believe that is South Africa, but who knows? There's a northeast bus that's going slower than me. Okay. I don't know if I want to go too fast here. Oh, let's go back. Only got a minute and a half. This is where something ends. Traffic fines double. Okay. Oh, hold on. That sure looked like a... Yeah, so these American-looking signs. I keep bypassing the damn sign. Where am I? Okay. Let's just go back for a second. Okay, let's see what that is. We are on something. Whoa. So what airport is that? HI International Airport. Is that what it says? I can't read it. Okay, road narrows. You know, we only got a minute left. I'm gonna go back this direction. See if that was any use. No, there's the school bus. Don't have a clue where this is. Oh, they have the... Well, we got the traffic going in the same direction. And now all of a sudden it looks like America, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Miles. Yeah. You know, the yellow line on the side threw me off because again, that's supposed to... Oh, where am I? I'm going to just place myself in the middle of the U.S. How's that? Although that's got to be wrong. Okay. And we were actually in... Looks like Connecticut, Rhode Island. I only got 1,000 points. And you got it. Cranston. Oh, Cranston, you said... Oh, Cranston is in Rhode Island. I don't know if I know Cranston. Good. I know Providence. Good job there. Good job, yeah. I would have figured there's so many Cranstons. But I actually don't know of any Cranstons, but it sounds like it could be a common name of a town. But yeah, you got it right on there, Spectral Whispers. Okay, we're looking at the sun. We're in the northern hemisphere. So far we've had New Jersey, we've had Rhode Island. This one looks like it's more European than that, and it's kind of mountainous. Wow. And there's no words to speak of right here. Let's turn around. And is this thing going to help me? No, probably not. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I don't know. Italy, Albania. There seems to be a lot of Albanias in this game. So I don't know. I don't think this is Albania. It could be Slovenia. Slovenia is supposed to have a lot of mountains. Slovenia, maybe here. Maybe the Alps. Wow, this is kind of dizzying to live here, hey? Every direction you look at, it's down. Down is the only direction. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, you live in Massachusetts. Okay, then you would know Cranston pretty well. That's like, you could probably drive there today and get there before nightfall. That's not bad. That's good. That's good when it's near your home. It's bad when it's near your home and you still get it wrong, though. When you guess Japan and it turns out it's Massachusetts, that's pretty bad. But this is, where did we say? I said Slovenia. Okay, let's keep going. There's not much to see here, is there? No. That's People's Laundry. Narrow Street. Yeah, everywhere in the U.S. in the eastern part everything seems to be very close together, and it's all millions and millions of people now. But where we are right now doesn't have millions and millions of people. Oh, we have English words. Or is that... Oh, it's .co.uk. All of a sudden, we leave Slovenia, and we're going to go to... I don't know if this is up near northern England. Because for a second, if we go to the beginning, I don't know why, it looked extremely mountainous, but maybe that was just my imagination. 19 seconds left. Okay, I'm in northern England, close to Scotland, I guess. We'll go for there. Okay, it's actually Leeds is where it was. Leeds. Okay. I did not know Leeds looked like that. But 10 more seconds and I would have guessed Albania. So good thing. Whoa. Let's go back for a sec. Whoa. We missed something there. And if we look behind us, there's nothing there. Okay. Walk around. Let's see if the graffiti tells us anything. WCA. Trano. You know, these graffiti artists, they should leave GeoGuessr clues. Would be very helpful for us here playing. Okay, duh. So maybe it's French. And we are driving on. Hold on. Okay, we got more words here. Biciclettes. Cara de. Okay, it looks more Spanish. Where's the sun? It's too narrow to. Okay, it's. It could be. Is this Mexico again? Watch, it'll be Mexico. Okay, we have some more words. A lot of food. A lot of food places around here. But I need a domain name. I need something to just give me a way better answer than what that sign's giving me. Okay. Okay, definitely got a lot of Spanish now. And there's your domain right there, .com. I was hoping for a domain and I got, oh, there's an Italian flag and an Argentinian flag. Isn't that interesting? Two countries that are very far apart, but you know, I don't think they would fly a Argentinian flag in Italy, but I think in Argentina there's a lot of people of Italian descent, and everyone here seems to already be speaking Spanish. Or maybe that was Italian. Who knows? I had that problem about an hour ago, didn't I? Let's see. Super Sammy. Who knows? With my luck, this will be the Philippines. Very nice graffiti. I'm impressed with this country's graffiti. Wherever this, we got an ambulance. At least they didn't cover that in graffiti. That was nice of the graffiti guys to not mess with the ambulances at least. Okay. Yeah, there's Italian names all over the place. Whoa, okay, what am I looking at here? There. Okay, this is weird. This is not going to help me. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Oh, 18 seconds left. Yeah, what did we have? Yeah. Okay. This could be Italy, but I'm going to say Argentina. And it was, oh, it was not either one of those countries. It was Spain. Yeah, Spain. You know, and obviously in Spain they speak Spanish, but every time I see Spanish, I just go right to South America because that's where, look at that. I got 1 point. So I got 1 point. So that means this round was not a total waste. That was not a total waste. So that was not bad. And look at that. If I was like another kilometer away, I would have gotten 0. But somehow I made use of that round and I got myself a single point. Now we're driving on the left-hand side. See, now this looks more like it could be England, but I don't know. Okay, we're driving on the left. I like it when we drive on the left because it narrows it down a fair bit. But it narrows it down to countries that are all far away from each other for the most part. Okay, we got a lot of English. I don't see any Indonesian or anything to throw me off. Even the visitor parking in basement. So everything, every word has been in English so far. But I've only played for about 20 seconds. And every word is still in English. Okay, firefighters. No, yeah, fighter's paradise. Okay. Complete. Any domain names? Do we have any domain names? But looks like an interesting part of the world. So interesting that I don't know where I am. Okay, we got a .au. I believe that's a .au. Yeah, it doesn't get any more .au than that. So which makes you think, hey, maybe it's in Austria, but no, it's probably down in here somewhere. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're in Austria, or not Austria, in Australia. I did put myself in Australia. Yeah, okay. Three little birds. Yeah, okay, we've got, yes, we know it's Australia. There's another AU. Okay. Watch, it'll be New Zealand. Just watch. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Turn around real quick and see what's on the other side here. And, oh, this is the same side, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Is this where the subway was? No, yeah, the subway right there. Okay. I don't think we're going to see too much in this direction, which is okay, because at least I've somewhat narrowed it down. Now we got, what is this? We're selling houses. And do we see where we're selling the house there? Joseph and John. Oh, too late. The houses are already sold. Okay. Hooker, very interesting name for a real estate company as well. Anyway, let's go. Oh, now we get to the busy part. Oh, there's a huge city up ahead as well. So am I right in Melbourne? No, I'm not. I always think I am. But not that it makes much difference, because I really don't know if this is Melbourne. I should have put myself right in the center of Australia. Okay, 10 seconds. Yeah, yeah. Where's a road sign? Guildford Road. Sounds very English. Okay. So actually, my first guess of where I was, where I thought Melbourne was actually a little closer than my actual guess, which was like a state away, or a couple of states away, I guess, in Australia. Australia being a very large country. Okay, let's go for the next round. We're not doing too good in this game, though. I need a direct hit now, I think. Well, this is... I haven't gotten the Middle East in a while. So right away when I saw this, I thought Middle Eastern, but we have a place where there is a consultora. So we are, I don't know, South America. Where's the sun? The sun is pointing us to the southern hemisphere. Maybe this time it's Argentina, but it looks pretty dry. I'll put ourselves in Chile somewhere. And we got pizzas in here. No domain name. Pizzas everywhere. Okay, let's keep going. Whoops. Yeah, and you got Sydney on the last round, hey? Good job. Yeah, we got the AU. I just couldn't get the Sydney part of this. Now this is definitely, don't think this is this one. Okay, we got the Pare, Spanish. I'm in Latin America, or I think it's pronounced Pare. And wow, interesting neighborhood. Don't see a lot of people. Don't see a lot of signs. Just a bunch of houses and Italia. Yeah, look at that. You got a Pare right next to the Italia. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it doesn't matter. I wonder what they call their speed bumps here. Probably just bump. Okay, what do we have? I thought that said Alaska for a second. Okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning, and we can only go in this direction now. And let's see, got a lot of stops. And okay, how about this now? General Osorio. Okay, very tricky. Doesn't help me too much. Oh, there's a nice truck. What do we have? Arcom? No, nothing here. 20 seconds left. I don't see anything that can help me narrow down South America. And Nothing here. Okay, let's keep going. 10 seconds. Okay, you know what? I'm in what appears to be Chile. Okay. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have gotten that. It was actually the giant city of Sao Paulo. See, it's one part of it. It looks like it's right in the center of Sao Paulo as well. Um, and you're saying, yeah, Brazil, rua is the Portuguese word for road. Yeah, and I know the Ru is the French one, but I didn't know the Portuguese one. And Alto is Central America. I got to remember that one too. So thank you for those tips, and watch me forget them. I got to start trying to remember. You know, the more you play this, I should really try hard to remember these tips because they do come in handy, but they don't come in handy for every round. That's the problem. But there'll be one of these tips is going to come in handy for this round. Okay, this one. Are we in Rhode Island again? That is what I want to know. No, I don't. Let's keep going. Might be Canada. There's parts of Canada that look identical to the US and vice versa. Okay, we have a Sasqua. Okay, that's an interesting word right there that I couldn't quite see. Susquehanna Circle. You know, that sounds kind of like Georgia, maybe? Let's look at the trees. There's no fir trees. So probably in a warmer place. But let's see if we can, what do we have happening on this? Don't drill the Delaware. Now they're talking about the Delaware River or what? Which I don't know where that is. But I know where Delaware is, but maybe we should get a little closer to Delaware. How about there for now? Or maybe this is a guy who's got a strong opinion about the Delaware, even though he lives in Florida or somewhere. I don't know. Nothing there. Okay. Another Lehigh Road. Oh, wow. Wasting time here. Nice neighborhood. Again, the nicer the neighborhood, the harder it is to find clues usually. ECG. Okay. I don't need one of those yet. I don't think. Okay. Very quiet neighborhood. Nothing happening. Completely devoid of any kind of clues. Slow, dangerous. I thought it said slow, dangerous children there for a second. Actually, a dangerous intersection. This is the same intersection, isn't it? Oh, it's all blurred out now. No parking. Be careful of the dangerous children. Yeah, good one. Okay, let's keep going then. 38 seconds to completely screw this up. But we'll keep going and probably find nothing else. Oh, maybe we should have gone in the other direction. Yeah. Let's go right through here. LA, is that Louisiana? No. That's Lane probably. Okay, so it's definitely America. This does not look like Canada. But again, America is so huge that I could say Baltimore and get 0 points, even if it is in America. Let's find out. And, oh, not bad. So I really should have gone more into Delaware, right? I should have gone right into wherever the heck this was, Newark or Wilmington. Yeah. I still got 4,600 points. Not too bad. The Delaware River. Yeah. Thanks for your support there, Spectral. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that was a guy in a kilt. No, but we have some. This looks like Japan. Wait, was that a... And you got a... thought that said sushi house, but not quite. You got Japanese and Chinese. And let's take a look here. Nothing there. Let's go behind us then. See if we can find... what do we have? Vending machines all over the place, hey? No convenience stores, just vending machines, vending machines, vending machines. You gotta go get your stuff yourself. Okay. That looks like it's all Chinese now again. So many little clues, but okay. Just by the way the cars are parked, I'm thinking it's Japan now. Where did I put? Oh, I haven't even made a guess yet. Okay, well let's go here somewhere for now. And yeah, this truck has more Japanese than anything. I think that's Japanese. It's not English though. Hey there. Okay, let's see what we have here now. Oh, there's a .jp right there. Okay. I don't think they'd have that in China. So I'm feeling more confident about Japan. How about Osaka? Let's see if it says General Osaka parking lot anywhere here or something to that effect. Only got a minute left. Okay, nothing here. Let's keep going for the last 60 seconds. 60 seconds we have. So many things to look at, and everything's in a different language though. So even if I see something that says Osaka, I probably can't read it because it'll be Osaka in Japanese. But anyway, there's a vending machines. Anyone got a quarter? We can see what they're selling. Anything exciting? I can't even figure out what they're selling because I can't read the Japanese. Anyway, that's not the job here. There's a 7-Eleven. 7 and I Holdings. Okay. Now, there's a lot of players who can look at this and they know exactly where in Japan they are. I am not one of those players. Let's say Osaka. Why not? 13 seconds left. Oh man, not bad. Again, just picked Osaka randomly and it turned out it's usually, if it's in Japan, I find it's either Tokyo or Osaka. So I got 4,800 points. And we got somebody in the chat knows Korean. Yeah, that's pretty useful. That's the yeah, a lot of vending machines in Japan. That's for sure. And I've heard Japan is supposed to look a lot cleaner than anywhere else on Earth. That's the other guess. But all of those Asian countries, all of those Far East Asian, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, they all look super clean. Are we back in the United States? We got Children Crossing, yeah, and we got 15 kilometers, or not 15 kilometers, those are miles. So those are miles. We got miles in the US. Okay, so we are in the US somewhere. We are in the US. And here doesn't look like Minnesota or somewhere like that. What is this? Just some speed limits. So it's 25 that way and then 15 this way. And yeah, okay. Oh, there's a sign. Almost saw that one. Ah, there we go. Fernwood. Fernwood, Morse. Sounds very English. Where did I put myself in the US? Doesn't matter right now, I guess. Okay, we need to find some words slow. Okay, well, besides words like that or crossing, I need a word that. Okay, hold on. Even a politician's name might be helpful in this case. School. Nice place to live, I think this looks like, but this is a little tricky, isn't it? Oh. A lot of things going on, but not too much in the way of words other than traffic signs on how to drive or how you should drive. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can find another Swedish flag. Okay, we have women with their heads covered, but I'm pretty sure this is the US still. I believe, not sure. Whoa. Okay. So what building is this anyway? If we can find Mayview. So it's some kind of community building, or maybe it's a place of worship. Let's go. So, okay. Glendale, Morse. I don't know too many of these US names. I'm just going to go to, I don't know, I'm going to go to Ohio because that's close to a lot of big cities. And I don't see anything saying save the Delaware here. So, oh, we were in California. We were in San Francisco, or at least in Silicon Valley. Ooh, the other end of the country. That one was a little tricky. Let's keep going. Okay, and there's no sun to speak of here. There are some words. Okay, Albrecht Krieth gas. Sounds kind of German to me. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's make a turn here. Okay, whoa, come back. Induct specialist. Aha, and if we look a little closer, there's a dot. Is that a dot AT? Can't even see that. Dot AT, is that going to help me? Austria again? I don't know. I always think Austria should be .au, but I guess that's taken up by our friends in Australia. Okay, so maybe this is Vienna. I don't know. Of course, that could just be one of those clues to throw me off. Well, we got the European license plates, and we're driving and parking on both sides of the road. No. Okay, we got 1 minute left. We're going to go back to the beginning, turn around real quick, and maybe we'll see some stuff down this direction. And maybe not as well. But one of these days, yeah, there's a .ats all over the place. You know, you see all the German, you see the .at. And you think that's got to be Australia, right? Now, am I in Vienna? Because that's probably where it is. Probably where it is. Vienna, come back. Okay, 30 seconds. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot of clues saying it's Austria. I keep saying Australia, but it's actually not. There's another AT. Now watch, this will be Germany. Watch, with all these .ats and screw me up forever. No. I've seen more domain names than I think I ever have in any round of GeoGuessr. There's been like 3 or 4 in just three minutes here. Okay, well, okay. Yeah, as long as you can get the right country, then you can get a fantastic guess. Okay, so that was a good one. All right, we're on the 5th round here, folks. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here now. There's the sun. Is that the sun? Whoa. Okay. Somebody's garbage. Ever look for clues in the garbage? Probably shouldn't do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's very, very hilly again. It looks like Latin America, but it's always nice to see some Spanish words, and then you feel a lot more confident in your guess. What are we selling over here? Oh, we're not. It's just a house. Never mind. Excuse me. I thought you were selling burritos or something. It looked like a restaurant. Okay. Every time I see a window, I think it's a sign. But there's not too much in this direction. Okay, finally. Okay, there's some Spanish, and even the Y looks like a cactus, doesn't it? Look at that. So let's see if there's any domains on here. Probably not, but we are in. Did we find the sun? It doesn't really help too much. But we will probably, maybe this is like another southern part of Mexico. I've had Mexico quite a lot here. Okay, let's go this way. People working out in the hot sun, and here I am sitting at a computer for the last God knows how many hours, just playing a game. But it's fun, right? We're all having fun here. More fun than working out in the Mexican sun, that's for sure. When I put myself in Mexico, and all we need is one sign, which will, even if it says .au at this point, I will take it. But no such luck. I'm going to go back to the beginning. See if maybe turn around. Oh, there is some, well, not really. Same kind of stuff. Nice houses, but it's very hilly. I know Mexico's got a lot of mountains, but 18 seconds. You know, I'm just going to say Mexico. And what are we saying? That the chat is saying Dominican Republic or Guatemala. But Al, you were right. Yes, it was the Dominican. I've had the Dominican Republic a couple of times, and I never think to choose it because it always, I don't know. I always forget that they speak Spanish and they are part of the game. But I didn't know they were as hilly as that. But that certainly didn't help my score. So, okay, let's try again then. And now we find ourselves in beautiful downtown nowhere. Driving on the left-hand side, it appears. Yeah, with this truck, the truck coming head on, it definitely does look like we're driving on the left-hand side. Is that Japanese? No, I don't think it is. Anyway, okay, driving on the left. Where's the sun? Gotta find that sun. There's no sun in sight. Kind of. I think this is driving on the left-hand side. This is weird. So the roof rack is the Dominican Republic. I'll have to remember that. Another one of these, there's so many little clues that you have to remember. And okay, we're still driving on the left-hand side. That's good. We didn't switch over. What does this look like? Not much there. Okay, let's keep going. Driving on the wrong side of the road, of course. Why not? There we go. We'll go in the other direction really soon. Oh, we saw a sign there. What was that? Deer crossing. Oh, deer. This isn't England again, is it? Well, I haven't seen any English. There's a sign. Okay, what do we have? Oh, we don't have any English. All of a sudden, everything looks Japanese or Chinese, or I'm going to say this is Taiwan. Do they drive on the right-hand side? No, they don't, do they? No, it's only Japan, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, that was useful. Had I not seen that, I probably would have guessed Delaware. Haha. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's a sign coming up. Okay, there's something in 200 meters that I can't read. Now we're driving on this side. 30 seconds. Let's go back to the beginning. Turn around. Maybe there's a whole bunch of Japanese stuff on this side. Okay, this is going to be another... Okay. We have more writing. And more writing. Okay, at least... Where did I put myself? I mean, you know, I'm going to go to Tokyo this time. What the hell? With 1 second left. Okay. Oh, I should have stayed in Osaka. It was actually closer. Is that Okinawa? Okinawa's down here, I think. Okay. Interesting. Okay, 2,600 points. It feels nice when you get the country right, but then you see how many points you got, and it's not nearly as good as you thought it was going to be for getting the country right. Anyway, we're on another round here, round number 2. And right away, we see some Spanish, which is good. 2. Okay, Carquines Alvarado. Excuse me. Carquines Alvarado. Alvarado Carquines. Where's the sun? The sun is there. Okay. So it looks like it's in the... Hard to say, but I think we are down in my part of the Latin America that I always guess. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go... Nothing here. Oh, it is very mountainous and kind of dry looking. Driving on the right hand side, and we probably gotta... Now we gotta stop here and not a pare. What the hell? Oh, all of a sudden... Maybe this is Mexico? I don't know anymore. Okay, let's keep going. Very hilly. Very hilly. And nothing here. Let's go back. Haven't seen any words of any kind. Don't know if I will. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was South America. And we got English here too, so... this is the parts of America that look like Mexico and vice versa, I guess. Well, I don't know. Better, yeah, we got the stop sign for sure. And we got more English coming up, which means with 48 seconds, staff parking, Mira Vista. Yeah, that does sound more like California. I don't know, somewhere down south. I'm just going further and further north every 30 seconds. I started off in Chile. I went to Mexico, and now I'm in California. And in about 30 more seconds, I'll probably be in Alaska, so stay tuned for that. Okay, this is a huge city, so I wonder if that's San Diego or maybe it's LA. Okay, let's put ourselves in LA. Oh, it was even, yeah, like I said, I should have kept on going further north. I kept on going north, and in the chat we are saying, yeah, you've got the California down pat. Yeah, I guess I need to go to California more because I keep mistaking it with Mexico. Let's see. Now, this is not California, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. All right. Just making jokes. Okay. We got the military police hanging around. We've got a governor. Okay. So this is now this might be closer to Bolivia, I think. But let's keep looking around. I thought Bolivia was quite mountainous and all that, but okay, I just need a few words. I need a few words. That's all I need. And there's a slash, E with a slash through it. Okay. Now we, oh, I thought that said check for a second, but no, that's not what it said. Hi there, kids. Watch out. Okay, we are Centro Educacional. Okay, where is that? Okay, we are in. Let's go this way. It's not too much in this direction either. Okay, we are. So nothing has helped me narrow this down too much. Other than I saw some Spanish, what I thought was Spanish. We got a motorcycle, and we have a little sign here that I can barely read, but no clue of the domain name. I find there's way more domain names in Europe more than anything else. You don't see them that much everywhere else in the world, I don't think. But, okay. What do we got here? We have something going on there. Not very helpful to what I'm trying to achieve, though. MB? No. We got some Spanish graffiti. 40 seconds left. I'll go back for a second. Okay. We have, okay, more food. Belize. Belize. Maybe it's Peru. Where did I put myself in Bolivia? But we have a P-A-R-E with the stop sign. Okay, well, let's just go for wherever I put myself. Oh, it was Brazil, and yeah, in the chat you're saying it's Portuguese. Yeah, I got to learn the difference between Portuguese and Spanish. That one would help if I had the difference. Amazon, yeah. I got 1,400 points. Wasn't so fantastic, but we'll keep going. We'll see what the next round gives us here. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, what do we have? LOT, some kind of festival going on. Okay, enough of that. And there's a map that I can't read. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I need one of those maps that says you are here. But, okay, let's go back a tiny bit. There we go. This is what I was trying to look at. And what do we have? Okay, it's not English. You know what I haven't had in a while is the Middle East, but this is not the Middle East. It looks okay. Here we go. Is this California again? Oh, auto. No, it's auto. Okay. Let's keep going. Driving on the right-hand side. And we have, now it looks kind of European, right? There's Warsaw up ahead. Okay, so maybe this one will be Poland. You take the 98 to Warsaw. See, right here. Assuming this is right. Okay, anyway. We've got only 1 minute, so we're going to turn this ship around. And here's a famous bridge, I bet. Or something to that effect. But I'm not interested in that right now. We have plus west. Plus in west. Okay. 50 seconds left to get another bad guess here. No, let's see. Odira. Okay. So we're in, I'm pretty sure it's Poland. But only because I saw that Warsaw sign. But maybe it said Warsaw 10,000 kilometers, so we're nowhere near Warsaw, right? Okay, yeah, it's definitely Polish. Okay, there's Polish all over the place. So it's gotta be Poland. Okay, we're gonna just, well, I didn't even put my guy on the map. Oh man. 10 more seconds and I would have gotten timed out. Okay, 3,900, not bad. So it wasn't really near Warsaw at all. I was actually closer to the Czech border. But since Poland isn't a huge country, still got some points on that round. Okay, let's keep going. Now we are looking at more places that don't have too much words. Is that Japanese? No. Some of these signs at a distance, they all look Japanese. They got the yellow license plate, so it's probably, from what I remember before, it's either the Netherlands or Belgium. Um, but who knows? Let's go to put ourselves there so I don't lose my spot. Yeah, this looks kind of Northern European, doesn't it? And we're driving on, well, hard to tell here. Okay, I just need some words. Come on, this is, again, this is supposed to be an urban world, not a suburban world. And there's, you can walk around this little thing. Isn't that fun? Okay. You know, okay, there's only a minute and a half left. Oh, hold on. Okay, looking for domains. Tamworth, Croydon. Okay, all of a sudden we're not in, and we got that. There's the domain right there, .co.uk. Croydon. I know it's in the south. Now, is it in? Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Not that this has to be exactly Croydon, but why not? This guy couldn't have strayed too far from his office, could he? I don't think so. Okay, so I thought it was the Netherlands because of the license plates, but I guess they have the yellow license plate in the UK as well, and they got Brancaster Lane. Now, what are the chances in the next 50 seconds that we can find what was it, Brancaster Lane? I don't think in Croydon. Croydon. If it doesn't jump out at me, I'm going to keep looking around the actual road. Brancaster. Nah. All the names look so English, you know. Everything is Croydon and Oakfield and Orchard and Moorland and James, and although there is a Kidderminster there, so you won't find any Connie Chung rest areas in the UK. All right, let's keep going. We've got, okay, now there's the more familiar European license plates. Okay, well, we have a few seconds to find Brancaster. I probably zoomed in way too much. It's probably a giant road further away from here. Oh, there's a South Croydon too. Isn't that a shame? Okay. And we were actually on the other side of Croydon. At least I got Croydon though. You know, when you look at London and England, I'm right hidden behind the flag. So that was not bad. Still haven't gotten a 5,001 yet, but okay, let's try again then. We got 16,000 in that. Excuse me, gotta get a glass of water here, I think. Oh, it's so dry. Okay, excuse me. Okay, and let's go again then, shall we? We are playing again. Yeah, sometimes it's a lot of luck getting the things. Like I said, all you do, if you miss that Croydon, then you don't get any points. But if you just see that Croydon right away, no dumping. Almost looks like graffiti, but I think that's officially, the graffiti is telling you not to dump. Blooming Sun. Sounds English too. Okay, we got English all over the place. And we're driving, we got the yellow lines. Are we back in California or somewhere? A lot of rules for the parking. Let's see what the sign says. Okay, the graffiti is very pretty, and it says Sandtown, Mosher Street. Okay. Let's keep going forward. And I'm not going to leave no clue unturned. North Mount Street. Okay, this is probably the eastern United States. Maybe this is closer to Baltimore or wherever I put myself last time. How about there? Why not? Now, if you can see something that narrows down the state, there's a four-way stop. Mosher, nope, that's not going to help. And let's keep going. And yeah, these ones where there's no clues. Really? I mean, do we need the ones that have no clues? Of course, there probably is clues. I just don't recognize them as clues. I need something that I could recognize as a clue. So 25 miles, so that's good. But we've already established we're in the US with less than a minute left. I'm going to go back here. Somewhere in the, maybe this is Philadelphia. Somewhere in the east. Somewhere in the east, but where? What crossroad? I don't know. That's Mosher Street again. Somewhere not far from Philadelphia or New York City now. No ball playing, no pets allowed. You can't do anything here. Okay, you're not allowed to park. No ball playing, no pet. Now, who's taking their pet onto the median, though? There's a lot of stuff here, so who knows? But, I mean, if I had a golden retriever, I wouldn't be taking him right on top of the median, I don't think. Okay, did I put myself somewhere? Yeah, okay, I'm near Washington, and it was actually, oh, it was Baltimore. I said I was going to put myself somewhere near Baltimore, which I did, but it was actually right in Baltimore. I should have watched more episodes of The Wire, I guess. It's a good show. Okay, that was round number 1. Let's try the next one. Detroit, yeah. And you could see Philly with the buildings. Yeah. And I said maybe Philadelphia, but I wasn't too bad. Still got some points on that one. And we have a flag all of a sudden. Is that Chile or Texas? That is the question. That is the question. I'm going to say Chile. But you never know. There's parts of Dallas that look like Chile to me. So who knows? But that is Spanish, which you could also find in Texas, of course. Let's keep going. Okay, now what kind of words do we have here? Okay, .cl, Colombia. CL, that's the only country in South America I can think of that has the letters CL. Okay, so that's a good sign. Telefono. Thank you to all the vans and trucks that have their domains on the side of their vehicle. There's a thirsty looking Colombian dog. Somebody get that dog some water. There's pets allowed here, not in the last round where they were very unfriendly to the pets and the everything else. Agua potable, so drinkable water. That's always good to have. You should get the dog some of this agua. Where is that poor little dog? I want to find the sign. Never mind the dog, but see, the dog is in front of a cafe of some kind. That doesn't help. Okay, so we do have the Chile. So we have it. That is the Chilean flag, though. But I saw a Colombia thing, right? So what the hell does that mean? So we have a Chilean flag. We have a Colombian domain name. So what does that mean? This is Ecuador? Should I? No. I'm gonna go with the flag. Sorry, Colombia, but I think the flag trumps the domain name. Unless we have a Chilean family living here and they're proud. But this looks very mountainous and dry, which is more like Chile, I think. So that was not a Colombian dog. That could be a Chilean dog, I think. Okay, that doesn't help. 12 seconds. I have been yapping too much. I'm just going to guess. Okay, good. Oh, that was lucky. And I should have, is that Santiago? I can't tell. No, not quite. But, so it wasn't exactly the biggest city in Chile, but at least I didn't get thrown off by the Colombian. Colombia's got yellow plates, yeah. Didn't know that, but that domain name. Gotta watch out for those sneaky domain names. Now, where are we here? We got the A nice body of water. Radio wine. Are we back in Austria again? If it is Austria, there should be a whole bunch of domain names because apparently, well, actually, I'm going to go for Germany here for now. Although we're next to a giant body of water too. I don't know where. Maybe we're up here somewhere. I always like to guess right in the center of the country, and those don't look like European license. Oh yeah, they are. We got European license plates, and I've seen a ween or a wine. So we're driving on the right-hand side. And let's look at these signs with 2 minutes left. Okay, yeah. Geschaft, Anfang. Anfang, I've seen that before, but I don't know what that is. There's a stop, and you got to go this way. What the hell's going on in here? Some kind of rave or something? I don't know. And a lot of German. No .aus. And we have a giant body of water here too, so maybe this is like Hamburg. I don't know. Well, we got a lot more words. Okay, what do we have? Beer? Oh, no. Bamba. There's your Austria, hey? There's your AT. I guess they put their domain name AT everywhere because maybe they're mad that Australia got the .au. So they're like, we'll show them. We're going to have .at everywhere so everyone knows that .at means Austria. And that's something I'm learning fast. So, but Austria, where the hell are the lakes in Austria? I don't know. Maybe there's a small reservoir or something there. I don't know. I have a feeling that AU might not have been right for this game, but okay. We have Mockenweir. Italian lingerie. That's always nice to throw us off. Italian lingerie, which, you could wear Italian lingerie anywhere. It doesn't matter. You don't have to live in Italy or Austria or Germany. So where did I put myself in the end? I went to Vienna, which might not be right. I could be Germany. Oh wow, that was good. And it was a river. It wasn't a lake. But yeah, so I should have guessed right inside Vienna. And we did get Austria this time. So I guess we go with the domain name, unless you're in Chile, in which case you don't go with the domain name, you go with the flag. Okay, this looks like it could be England or somewhere like that. Okay, let's find some words. With round 4, this is what it is. What do we have here? What are we selling? We're selling stuff in English. Or at least we only care about the English-speaking customers, which probably means we're in an English-speaking part of the world. The yellow license plates, and this is going to be some kind of English, yeah. English, David Aaron. If I could see another welcome to Croydon. All drivers and visitors must report to the site office. Okay, well, I'm not a driver or a visitor, so I'm not going to report to anything. Okay, there's your .co. Or at least your .uk with some French there to throw you off a little bit. Okay, so we are in, this is probably London, I bet. Put ourselves right in London for now with less than 1 minute 40 seconds left. That's the same thing. Okay. Now, how do we narrow this down? I still don't know for sure this is London. That's just a wild guess, of course. As good a place as any. It's a nice, richer kind of looking area, though. A lot of stores selling Brunton Street. W1, I think that's how... Okay, City of Westminster. I had that one time. I know I've had that recently. And it was like right in downtown London. There's a Westminster. Okay, there. Okay. We only got, a minute left. Berkeley Square. That's the other That's the other junction. So we got Bruton Street and what do we have? We got 50 seconds to find Berkeley Place, Berkeley Square. There's Vincent Square. How big is Westminster? It's this huge thing though, isn't it? Okay. So there's St. James Park, but we are not looking for any of those. There's Big Ben. I didn't know Big Ben was, I guess, yeah, Westminster. 30 seconds. I don't think I'm going to, there's St. James Park. W1, Victoria. Okay. Don't think it's going to get better than this with 15 seconds. I hate looking through the map. This, this feels like work. When you get to this point, it's like, this feels like you're in school or something. Okay. I'm guessing, and I guessed about as far in Westminster as you could from the actual location. It was way up in the northern part. Yeah, you should make another account to play the noobs. Yeah, I'll be there waiting for you. I am a fair bit of a noob, except in this round right here. I like this urban world. It gives me a better chance than the empty worlds. Although oftentimes urban world takes you to the suburbs. Okay, what do we have? Okay, pin. Sounds kind of Filipino, but no, we are driving on the left-hand side, which always throws me off. And we have humps ahead. Is this Singapore again? Can we have 2 humps in the same session? That's a lot of humping. Well, let's see if I can even find Singapore. Singapore does look very, well, it is very rich, right? It's very rich and it's got a lot of English. I thought it would have a lot of Chinese and I think the other language is Tamil or Malay, but I don't know. There's all the high rises. Got to go slow. Yeah, I think you guys have. Yeah, you've definitely studied enough. Everyone who's watching me so far is better than me. So if I'm playing, you guys should be doing quite well, I think. Yeah. This is a tough game to do if you don't at least study a little bit. Now, is that a flag? That's Malaysia. Is that Malaysia? I think that's, oh, that's Singapore. Okay. I'm still in Singapore. But yeah, this is a game like where if you can watch it all you want, but then yeah, once you play it, it's different. But if you've watched it a lot, you're sure to be quite good. And I mean, look at me. I get distracted by stuff like dogs. So if you don't get distracted by the animals, you should have more time to look at the actual clues like this. .sg. Yeah. I thought this was like 2 guys, but it's just a duplicate. What the hell are those guys doing? I thought it said no humping. It said no humping, didn't it? Somewhere? Anyway, enough of that. I'm happy I got Singapore. Oh, you're already in master rank, hey? Wow. I haven't done too many duels. The problem with the duels is you get to the point where everyone you play is better than you, and then it's kind of hard to move up after that. And there's a little bit of Malaysian maybe. Okay, 13 seconds. I really should have looked at these signs and tried to find Jim Pemming in Singapore, but I only got 3 seconds left. Okay, let's just go for it right there. It was pretty good. Yeah, one of these days I'll get in one of those 5Ks, but I'm just happy to get the right country, really. Okay, that was a good round, 23,000. Let's try another one then, shall we? Let's see how long I can sit here and play this game. I'm sure I have stuff to do, but I'm obviously not doing it. Okay, okay, this is one of those Empty rounds. Okay, that license plate is not Europe anymore. This looks like it might be Canada or the States. We got fir trees, which makes me think a little more Canadian. Oh, there's a sign. We're going 20. I don't think there's anywhere in Canada you have to go 20 kilometers other than parking lots. So that must be miles. Columbine Lane. Okay. I know there's a Columbine in close to Denver, but I don't. Well, this looks like it might be the Western U.S. anyway. Put ourselves there for now. It really doesn't matter if I choose right in a city when I don't know whereabouts, what state this is even. So anyway, still got 2 minutes. So we will, nothing there. Keep going, I guess. Just roaming around a nice residential area. Nothing to see, not even a dog. Not even a cat. Okay, was there a tiny little sign here? Probably, no, it's just somebody's mailbox. Okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning and yeah, this looks like, let's take a quick turn around. And what does this, did we look at this one? Oh, that was Columbine, yeah. Only a minute left. Columbine Lane. And we got 54th Avenue, so maybe this is Denver. I mean, don't know for sure. Well, let's keep going. Only have 40 seconds anyway, so this is going to be one of those ones where it's easy to figure out what country, but not necessarily what. It does look kind of mountainous too, but, well, we're on a hill anyway. There's Columbine all over the place, yeah. Okay, well, there is a Columbine. Maybe is Columbine near Boulder? I can't remember now. Although I'm sure there's many Columbines in the U.S. I'm just going to go right in downtown Denver, or right close to Denver, yeah. Okay, not bad. It was in a different suburb. So Denver is very suburban, I guess. And I could have almost walked there from where I was. Or driven there really quickly, I guess. Yeah, we got Colorado, yeah. Just from the Columbine, I guess. Okay, let's see. We have Asia Training Center in English, though. We're learning things in English. Asia Training Center. So you think we got to be in Asia, right? And that, I'm not sure now. I was hoping to see some Japanese or something, but okay. This one's going to be tricky. This is where we lose all the points. We do have an Asia Training Center, but we had also what looked kind of Spanish to me. And we got SAT Air, S-A-T Air. Ah, we're driving on the left-hand side again, aren't we? Okay. Shame on you. Driving. Actually, that helps a lot when we're driving on the left-hand side. Is this Singapore again? Let's look for those humps. Let's find a place where there's some humps and see if it says, watch out for the hump. West Camp Road, a lot of English. Asia plus English. Far East Asia plus English makes me think Singapore. But I don't know for sure. Isuzu. Now, there are a few other countries in Southeast Asia that do drive on the left-hand side of the road, but for now, I don't know. Let's go this way then. And we have that's the West Camp MP Road, Road. What's here now? Okay, we're in some kind of the aeronautical district of this fine city, wherever it may be. Okay, there's another sign coming up, so let's take a look at that one. It's the same sign. I think I'm walking around in circles here. Okay, there's the area Asia Center. I think we've both gone in both directions already for a while. Safran at this point. Does that say? Oh, that had an address on there. Okay. There you go, Singapore. We're looking for aerospace link in Singapore. And Singapore is not a gigantic country, but it is so built up that the there's the airport. Could it be close to the airport maybe? I'll get a little closer to the airport. Yeah, let's put ourselves here. And I got 2 seconds. Okay, good. We're actually not that close to the airport in Singapore, but I did get got the country right, which in this case is getting the city right. It's Singapore. So no outlet. So we got English. We've got English now. And we are driving on... Whoops. Keep clicking on the wrong thing here. Okay, we're driving on the right-hand side in what could be, again, the United States or Canada. And again, it is the United States. Gotta go slow when the speed limit is flashing. So, now this looks more like eastern United States, maybe southeastern. Old Elm. So let's move away from wherever I put myself. Did I put myself in Colorado again? Oh, Utah. Okay. Let's go closer to Virginia. Okay, let's look around. Still got 2 minutes. Okay, that doesn't help. We got people crossing. Everyone go slow. There's a lot of pedestrians around. Green Bay. So is it that easy? Does that mean it's Wisconsin? Or we got Green Bay Road, I think, and Vernon something or other. Now, where is Green Bay? It's near Milwaukee, right? It's up here somewhere. It's not really that close to Milwaukee. I thought it was a tiny town north of Milwaukee, but it's a bit bigger than I thought. And we're looking for Vernon Avenue. Assuming this is the right city, of course, because just because you see Green Bay Road does not mean anything. Yeah. And I notice in the States, they name a lot of their roads after cities. So you could be in, I don't know, you could be in Rhode Island and you'll see California Boulevard somewhere. Okay, well, everything's English. Well, at least we know it's the US and it's not Canada. Although we are very close to Canada, assuming this is Green Bay. We're about as close as you can get to Canada. Well, actually not. That's still a bit of a way. Just jump into Lake Michigan and you're almost in Canada right there. But we're not going to do that. We got 41 seconds to find another clue. So let's keep going. And we shall see. Nothing here. Nothing in this direction. I said we got some green flags. Glencoe. Glencoe is another one of those generic names that you can find in any town. Park Avenue, again, very generic sounding. Park Avenue. Makes you think this is New York City, but it's not. Yeah, I would have... Yeah, okay, we'll go with Green Bay, right inside Green Bay. And actually, we were in Milwaukee, so there's a Green Bay road in Milwaukee. And there's probably a Milwaukee road. And actually, it was not even Green Bay. Or no, sorry, it wasn't even Milwaukee, it was Chicago. Right in Chicago. I thought it was Milwaukee. So I wonder if there's a Chicago road in Green Bay. I guess one of these days I will find that out. And I will soon forget as well. Now we are in a new round. Round number 4. And let's keep going here. Okay, now we are no longer in the United States. We are no longer in a place that looks too familiar to me, but we have something that looks kind of Spanish, maybe? Okay, where's the sun? Where's the sun? The sun never helps. Except once in a while it does. So anyway, I think this is somewhere close to the southern hemisphere. Should ask this guy to look up on his phone where we are. Hey man, can you Google something for me? Can you? No, let's go. Okay, what do we have here? Tiny sign. It's covered by the leaves. Go over here. Does that help? No. Okay, never mind. Okay, forget that sign. I want a bigger clue. I want something right in my face. Like this. This is what I want. Vous n'avez. Is that French all of a sudden? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so I haven't established which hemisphere I'm in, really. Not yet. We only have a minute left. Okay, this is not going to be good. This makes up for all the good guesses that I had in the U.S. Okay, we got European license plates. So last time I thought we were in Italy. It turned out it was Spain. Maybe this is, this is probably somewhere between Spain and France. Maybe we'll put ourselves in. Maybe it's Andorra. I don't think I've gotten an Andorra yet. So I would not recognize Andorra. Is this more French or Spanish? Yeah, okay. See, it's got ville and via. Saint-Prix, okay. This is not making any sense to me. Now, a domain name would be nice, but here you could see either Spain or France, and it might not be the right one. We still got 30 seconds. Okay, we got one more sign here to look at. The last 30 seconds here. And it does look very French, doesn't it? It doesn't look... looks more French than Spanish all of a sudden, so I'm going to flip over the border into, I don't know, maybe it's Marseille. Okay, let's guess there. Oh, we were right outside, whoops, right outside Paris, actually. So I thought I saw some Spanish, and I thought the sun was pointing me towards the equator. But there was a bit more Spanish, there was a bit more French than Spanish in that round. So again, that's the problem with Europe when you're playing, is you could see some German, but it turns out you're in Spain, because all the countries are so close to each other, and everyone speaks everything. So we have a stop on the right-hand side of the parking lot. So sure looks like it could be the USA. Yeah. Or it could be Canada. Okay, what do we have here now? Nothing there. Let's make a left turn. Whoa. Okay, go in this direction now. There's people crossing, and there's nothing here either, is there? We got some flags. Now leasing. Pet friendly. So unlike that other place in the US where they were getting all angry with their pets, they're pet friendly place. So it's probably, and it's lakeside landings, and it's a .com, which doesn't make any difference. And I think most places in the States are pretty pet friendly. Of course, it could be Canada still. I haven't decided. We are seeing fir trees. So we're in the north. We're in the north near a lake, maybe. I did see Lakeside. Are we back in Green Bay? Even though that first one wasn't Green Bay, but... Elevate your career. Yeah, Pierce College. I don't know where that is, but it's a college. It's a college. Okay, what do we have? The way to go. I don't recognize any of these buses, but I don't live in this area, I'm sure. So I don't know. And I don't believe this is Rhode Island or Connecticut or New York City. Left turn yield. Okay, speed limit's 35. Yeah. I don't think we're that far from the Great Lakes area. Maybe last time it was Chicago. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll put myself in Michigan, I think it was. Okay, bike lanes. Oh, man. If you play this game a lot, when you go walking around in your neighborhood, you start staring at the signs and then you wonder, why am I looking at these signs? I know where I am. I know where my house is, so why am I looking for clues? But this is not my neighborhood. So let's go. Okay, that was not much here. And this sign is, oh god, 2 seconds. Whoa, did I put myself somewhere? Yeah, okay. I just ran. Okay, it was, man, there is a lot of Seattles in this game, I have to say. Even though it's not quite Seattle, this was Tacoma. I think this is the second Tacoma I've gotten in the last 2 hours. But I guessed, I knew it was in the northern US, but the northern US is a huge, huge area. And I only got 400 points on that one. So we got 17,000 points to end off on that round. Let's try again then, shall we? Yeah, you're checking out the signposts in your near your house as well, and then you think, why am I doing that? You just don't want to do that when you're driving too much, though. If you're walking, that's fine, but you don't want to be staring at a parking sign while you're driving with no intention to park. And here, okay, let's go back. Okay, this is kind of dusty. It looks like some Indian guy running for president. I don't know. Or governor. Let's put ourselves there. It could be... Okay, so it could be Bangladesh. We're driving on the left-hand side. Okay, this guy has a lot of signs everywhere. Okay, we're going down a unusual little alley. Okay, now we got some words. And it's either Indian or Bangladesh, I'm thinking. This is what, yeah, okay. We'll go down through here. And there's probably some English here as well because it is South Asia. There's some cows. So that's probably India. Is that right? I don't know. And the photos in India, that's the other clue I think, are not as good quality, I think. So anyway. My God, I think I've seen more cows than dogs so far in these last few rounds. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Wow, that's already been 2 minutes. I haven't seen too much except for the guy who's running for some kind of office. Oh, I thought I saw there was a flag there. Was there some flags? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go back. No words. Well, come on, you could have a few words of English, maybe saying New Delhi or something like that. Okay, more of that foreign language. Oh, there's a little doggy. Anyway, well, I guess it's not a foreign language when you're in that country. It's foreign to me, but here is the native language with 26 seconds left. And okay, now do we have anything like a domain name or nothing? Oh, there's the Indian flag. That's even better than domain name. I don't think they'd be having Indian flag signs in either Pakistan or Bangladesh, but I mean, I'm already in India here, so I don't, it makes me feel better about the choice of India, but with one, where was it? Was it up in, is that New Delhi? Oh, it's always New Delhi. I should have gone for the big city. Instead, I went for a smaller town, probably, well, what's a small town in India? Probably like only 80 million people, I guess. Okay, next round. We are doing okay. And here again, We've got a stop sign on the right. We have English looking words. Forest Valley Drive, Meadow Glen Drive. We're driving on the right hand side. I like this when it's North America. I have a fighting chance with these ones. I don't have to. Oh, and there's French there too. Look at that, hey? So could we be in the suburbs of Montreal? I don't know if there's anywhere in the States that has bilingual signs, but in Canada, it's pretty much just Quebec and then probably Ottawa as well, because it's the capital and it has to be bilingual. And Montreal's got a lot of English places as well in it. I think this is Montreal. I don't know. Okay, now we have Meadow Hill Crescent. Isn't this more fun than traveling though? I mean, you don't have to pack anything. You don't have to figure out how many toothbrushes you need and what kind of toothpaste. You don't have to make sure you got enough underwear. You just sit here and, so far I've been to Montreal, I've been to Rhode Island, I think. And then we were in New Jersey, we went to Japan a few times. This is how I travel from now on. Just playing this game. Just playing this game. Wow, this is not really helpful. Okay, we've wasted 2 minutes. And the only French-looking thing I've seen is this right here. Now, the stop sign is probably French as well, right? If we look at it, it should say arrête. Oh, no, it says stop, interestingly enough. Okay. So weird. We have a bilingual sign for sharing the road, but to tell you that you have to stop, hopefully you know English, because we're not going to do that bilingual here, apparently. That's what they're doing. Okay, there's some more words on the road. What does it say? No max. Oh, 40 max. Okay, I thought there was like no max in this residential area, but apparently no, it's 40 kilometers, I'm assuming, is the maximum. Oh yeah, there it is, kilometers per hour. You need to paint that sign a little bit wider, I think, because it looks like there's no max. So it's a good thing I'm not driving, just walking around. Okay, now let's see. Stop for pedestrians. It's French again. So I landed in Montreal somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Oh, it wasn't Montreal. It was Ottawa again. Probably one of the few places in Canada outside of Montreal that's going to have the bilingual signs. Okay, that was round number 2. Let's keep going. And this might be our last. Well, we'll play. This is the 3rd round, so we'll play 2 more rounds after this. Unless I do really bad, in which case I'll cry and log off, I think. White Sands. Okay, we're driving on the left-hand side. Left-hand side. Somebody write that down. And we've got Riz Grove. Passir Riz Grove. This way. So it's English telling you what way things are. Is that connecting York? I don't know. Oh, was that a flag? There was a flag of some kind. Looks like a Chinese flag. Why is the road alignment changed again? That sounds like something an English person would ask, wouldn't it? Sounds like something they'd be talking. Oh, Singapore. Okay. Careful now. Let's take a look at the vegetation. Sometimes you get too busy looking at the road signs and you think, oh yeah, this has got to be England. But, well, we see, yeah, we do have a go ahead Singapore bus. I don't think they'd have a Singapore bus in Croydon. So this might be my 19th Singapore in a row. Who knows? But we're going to put ourselves right there in Singapore. And what else can we see? Maybe we can see exactly where we are. Assuming this, of course, is Singapore. Citizens on patrol. Oh, they have citizens patrolling this place. Do you really need citizens patrolling Singapore? I mean, do they even have crime in Singapore? If anything, I'd be scared of the patrols, maybe. There you go. There's Riz Central. Okay, Pasir Riz Central, Singapore. Okay. Is that a big place? Is that a place that will jump out at me? Pasir Ridge. What was it? Central. Pasir Riz. Pasir Riz. Don't know. Only got 30 seconds. Need a better clue than that. You know, there's some people who can look at that and go, oh yeah, Pasir Riz, I know where that is. That's exactly here. Click, and then they get it with a lot of time to spare. But I'm getting distracted by the ice cream museum. How come we never go to the ice cream museum? We've gone to Singapore twice now, and I have never seen the ice cream museum. Okay, enough. Anyway, let's guess and see where we end up. Okay, it wasn't a terrible guess. So this time it was actually closer to my last guess in Singapore. It's actually closer to the airport this time. But let's try again and see what happens. Okay. Now we'll go this way. Okay. This no longer in Singapore. We are in one of these places. Which this might as well be Japanese to me. Can't read that either, but it looks very Russian and could be Ukraine, could be, it's not Greek this time. Could be somewhere like this, maybe Moscow. Okay, let's look for some more signs. Maybe a domain or something like that. We shall see. We shall see. Whoa. Let's get back here. Turn right. I thought I saw a place with a whole bunch of signs, but maybe that was just the last round. You know, when you play round after round, some of the clues from Croydon, I think, are in this round, and then I guess the UK. But, okay, there's the European-style license plates. Maybe this is the Ukraine. I don't think we're far off. I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, nothing there. Let's go this way then. Go this way for a second. Oh, what do we have here? We have a bunch of .bl, is that? Or is that just my mind making domains up? Okay, natural studios. Oh, Bulgaria, I wonder. BL. There you go. Hey, it's got kind of a, I thought that was BL. Yeah, that's, can't see the dot, but why not? I'm close. I'm in that area kind of anyway. Where are we going then? Sofia? Where is Sofia? Okay. I don't even know if the domain for Bulgaria is BL, but we shall see in about 30 seconds. Won't we? Okay, what do we have here? It's too hard to read. But this one is not. Okay, now it looks a little more Greek, but Bulgaria is very close to Greece as well, so maybe this is Sofia. I don't think I've had a game where I ended up in Sofia before. Oh, it's okay, 17 seconds. Look around real quick. Okay. Ooh, looked around a little too quick there. What do we have? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, nice guess. Oh, it was in Moscow. That was my original guess. But then I saw what I thought was a .bl. So after all that looking, I wasted some time. Okay, now we are, right away this looks like Hong Kong or Japan or somewhere like that. Okay, what are we going to see here? Where are we going? I need to purchase a ticket probably. Okay. Hey there, what does your shirt say? I love Japan? What do you love there? I love, what do you love there? Yeah, maybe Paris. Hard to say. But Anyway, I don't know where this is. Okay, here we go. Too damn blurry. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. Nothing here. This guy looks tired. I'll leave him alone. Let's take a look at this sign right here. Okay, May Nagasaki. Okay, is that MY? Is this Malaysia? It could be. May is, who knows? Pretty sure we're in Southeast Asia anyway. Pretty sure about that. Oh, there's another sign here. And this one, safety reminders. A lot of English. Stop and look and listen. Better not be back in Singapore again. No, this is not Singapore. This is probably Indonesia or Malaysia. But I'm gonna, yeah, let's keep going here. Take a look at, okay, a lot of English. Our track to progress. Our track to progress is almost peeling off the side of the train, unfortunately. That's pretty bad, but that's okay. Let's see. Keep going. Go through here. There's nothing through here. Whoa. No, not. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be a good one. There's probably some obvious clue that I'm missing, like this. There's a stop sign, and then there was a Tubatan. KMO. Tubatan Station. Sounds Malaysian, Indonesian, which is basically where I am, which is also very close to Singapore, of course. And we've got some, not much to do at the station, just stare at this door. What's inside? We can't even go inside, can we? No. No, and that guy, okay. Well, you know, we're going to just say Malaysia, see what happens. And, oh, it was the Philippines. Yeah, there was so much English. I always forget the Philippines for some reason. And we didn't see what side of the road they're driving on either, but that's okay. Okay, let's go for one more again. And shall we? Oh, what do we do? Oh, I thought we got the same round there for a second. No. Okay, now we are in Chevalier. Sounds very French. And we're driving on the right-hand side. We have the European looking license plates. So Chevalier could be France. Could be anywhere in Europe. That graffiti. That's not good when they're graffitiing up the bulletin board. That is not what we should be doing here in France, I think. Or Belgium. Or... okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. And we have nothing much here. Okay. That definitely looks French. And we got a commercial street. It's probably the heart of Paris again. I'm going to go pretty fast in this round, I think. Well, we've already spent a minute. So if I don't see any other sign, because okay, there's a Foncia Mansart. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't had any Middle Eastern urban worlds yet, I don't think. But this is not the Middle East. This is, I think, pretty sure this is France anyway. Let's just let's just go for Paris and see what happens. Okay, good. And in the chat, what do we have? Long plates on the front with blue on both sides is France, right? And short, okay. Yeah, I always, you know, the Italian license plates, I always forget about those because in my head, European is always the long, thin license plates with blue on them. And then I always forget the exceptions. Like there's There's Italy and I think Holland and Belgium maybe, and also the UK, some parts. But we did okay in that round. So let's go to the next one. And we are in Latin America, maybe. Maybe this is the Philippines. I fool me once. Shame on you. No, this is not the Philippines. We have the American kind of style, South American area codes. Oh my God, this is the US, isn't it? I thought it was the Philippines for a second. Cliniga Avenue. Yeah, it sounds very southwestern. Maybe this is Colorado again. Okay, we are in the western part of the US. Probably, maybe Utah. I don't know. You know what I need to do is I need to memorize what all the American license plates look like when they're blurred. Because there's no point in just memorizing the actual license plate. But if you know what it looks like when it's blurred, you have a better chance of playing the game, at least when it's in the US. We got a Baskin and Robbins. Thought there was something else there. Oh, just this truck, and that's not going to help too much. And we already looked at complete brake, and yeah, in the US, there's always a place that's going to fix your brakes and tires. No matter where you land in the United States, there'll be an auto shop somewhere. There'll be a mechanic somewhere around. And very nice, very pretty with the giant mountain there. Vista Point. Instead of memorizing the license plates, I should memorize the area codes. That's no fun, though. Who wants to memorize a bunch of area codes? Okay, there's a liquor store. So it could be anywhere still. Kavina gift shop. What kind of gifts are we selling at the Kavina gift shop? Are we selling Welcome to Utah? Are we selling Utah t-shirts? Oh, Glendora. Hold on. Thought I saw Glendora. Isn't that California? All these. Ooh, it's a blinding number of clues. You got Styles by Vinny. You can get Styled by Vinny, and then you can go to the Chinese restaurant looking all good. And we got, okay, just a normal strip mall, nothing exciting. And that's just the sign for the strip mall. What do we have here, though? Carter Avenue. Carter, 45 speed limit. So we got, well, this isn't Colorado. There's palm trees, so maybe this is like, yeah, southern Utah, somewhere like that. Where am I? Okay, southern Utah. Let's just go with that. Oh, it was California. It was LA. Excuse me. Yes, and I think you said that last time. California's got there are poles with the 3 yellow stripes. I should look back at that round and know how to identify California. Every time it's California, I think it's either Mexico or Colorado. But I guess if Mexico and Colorado had a baby, it'd probably be California. Okay, we are in round number 3 now. Round number 3, everyone. Everyone who's stuck around here. And we'll just play a couple more rounds and we'll call that a day. I don't even know what time it is here. Okay, there's the sun. Okay, this is not the US. This is not California today, or this round. This is somewhere in Latin America. What does that say? Can't get close enough to it, unfortunately. ERCC. The Arena of Hope. It's funny, I can read the blurred words in English, but I can't read. Okay, it's Church of Christ. Reformer. Okay, that's a lot of English there. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we gotta go. Not much here. We're driving on the right-hand side. Still got 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go to the big. Keep going. Go to the beginning. Yeah, and you're saying southern. Yeah, that's the thing with California. It's very diverse, like you're saying in the chat there. Well, it's such a huge state, right? You're going from like, Oregon down to Mexico, basically. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. And we are driving and sort of on the right-hand side. Because for a second I was going to say Philippines, but this is not the Philippines. This is nowhere that I know. I don't want to go too fast because then I miss some of these valuable clues, of which there are none in this round. This is somewhere like Bolivia, I think. I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's just go for it, see what happens. Oh, it was Nigeria. I was way off. Oh, not only was I way off, I was on the other side of South America. I wasn't even on the South American side that I could say, well, yeah, you know, the vegetation looks like it's the same as Nigeria. But no, I got 7 points, though. That's not bad. Okay, we're back in familiar kind of surroundings, I think. At least more familiar to me. These license plates are not European. There's somebody getting out of their car. How'd you like to get your photo taken and be on Google Maps, right when you're, you know, with your knee exposed like that and your giant socks? You shouldn't make fun of people. Anyway, we are in Cortland and West 140th. Very American sounding. Very sunny. Very sunny looking. Driving, of course, on the right-hand side. And okay, pretty sure this is not Canada. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, imagine driving your truck and you're trying to read all this for the weights. Okay, where are we now? We're in a grocery. We're in Brothers Grocery Inc. in St. Is that Ohio? I think that's Ohio. Thought it said OH. Can we get closer to it? Probably not. No, we cannot get closer. Okay, we're gonna look on this side. What do we have in Ohio here? With a minute left, we got Frank's Delicatessen. Why can't we? Sure, it could be Ohio, right? Why not? Let's just right in. I think that's Columbus. Yeah, there's the American road. The speed limit is there. There's nothing in this direction either. Damn. Just a bunch of houses. Okay. Let's look on this side. What a sunny day, though. Good day to be in Ohio, I think. Looks like a nice... Oh, there's an American flag. And we got a little sign saying what? Some business, but it's not going to help us. There's the flag. Apparently it's recycling day as well. Everyone get your recycling out. 30 seconds left. And I think we're going to say Ohio for this one. Yeah, let's just pull the trigger. And oh, I was in Ohio, but again, I was in a completely different part of Ohio. This looks more like it was right in Cleveland. Right in Cleveland. Okay, good stuff. Next round, round 5, the final. We're going to make this the final round. So let's see if we can get 5K on round number 5, which is the final round. Okay, and we have some kind of... I got a clue here that's going to tell me that I'm not going to be able to pinpoint this very accurately. So last time I said Bulgaria, and okay, this could be Turkey for all I know. See if I can see a stop sign. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, lots of words here. Driving on the right-hand side, which is fine. We got some kind of colas being advertised. Strange how you can go from like a really blurry city to a really sharper image one. And now we're back in the blurry ones. Still got a minute. 40 minute 40 seconds. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, it is sure Russian looking. I think. Okay, is there anything on that sign? No, nothing. Okay, let's go fast. Okay, yeah, it's Eastern European looking, not Polish, but Russia is huge, and so are the former Soviet states. It's funny, you look at this sign, the only thing I really recognize here is a question mark. That's the only... They're asking a question. That's all I know. And, whoa, there's one more sign here. Some interesting billboards and ads in these countries. That's a dot. It's not a .ru. That's a... It's kind of tough when the domain name has a O with a slash through it. What the hell? Okay, we got 30 seconds. I'm just gonna go to Moscow. What the hell? We've already had a couple of Moscows. And let's see if I'm right. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks especially there, Spectral Whispers. Your boss is Turkish, yeah, and you've worked with him for 11 years. So you can identify Turkey because your boss is Turkish. So that's interesting. Maybe he's shown you photos of Turkey. I don't know. Or maybe you can recognize who Turkish people are. That could help in this game as well. But I'm picking Moscow, and I'm about to be timed out here. Oh, lucky. That was lucky. Well, it wasn't Moscow. I thought we were right in Moscow. Instead, we were in a different part of Russia, which barely even is labeled on this map. Samarkand, which sounds kind of Spanish. But again, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time, everybody. Bye for now.